Hey guys, it's me Courtney and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm gonna be talking about the new-ish, I guess still, Giorgio Armani Neo Nude True to Skin Natural Glow Foundation. So now this is what the actual packaging looks like. It is $40 for 1.18 ounces. It comes in 24 shades. I got the shade 8.75, which is the same shade that I wear in the Luminous Silk Foundation as well. I feel like it's really cute packaging. Again, it made me think more tinted moisturizer type of deal. As far as the main claims of this foundation, it does say that it is a light coverage foundation, but that it's buildable, and it's definitely for normal, dry, oily combo skin, that type of thing. This video is going to be a little bit different. As you guys may or may not know, if it's your first time here, I'm going to say it. Essentially, when I do my reviews, I literally like to use a product for at least a week or two to get a really good feel for it. I like to try it with different concealers, different primers, different setting sprays, different powders, that sort of thing, to see how I can get the best application to bring to you. That being said, that's what I did today. I did go in with the NARS Pore and Shine Control Primer today. This is more of a slightly mattifying, more along the lines of a moisturizing and blurring type of situation. So I really like these kind of primers with stuff like this so that I can still get the dewiness of the foundation. I like this more so just for like a everyday, don't really feel like doing anything like extravagant with my makeup type of deal, if that makes sense, which is what I went for today. And now when I do that kind of makeup look, I do like to do my concealer right after my primer, and today I did go in with the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Concealer. It is one of my favorite concealers at the moment. I've been liking a more lightweight makeup look as of late, and then I set it lightly with my powder as well, which today I use the Sacha Buttercup setting powder. It is a little bit deeper yellow than I typically like, so I did eventually brighten it up. This foundation is more of a lightweight moussey kind of texture, so this sponge works really well to get a better coverage than I would get with a beauty blender or any other type of sponge. That being said, I do not, absolutely don't like this with a brush. I did try on one side to do it with the brush, and off top you can see it was already not turning out right. So I went in and used my sponge to sort of clear everything out and make it a little bit more even. That being said, again, you're gonna be able to see my skin sort of peek through the foundation a little bit. It is a light coverage, so I mean, I guess that's expected. As far as how much product to use, whether I use a lot of this product or a little, I get the same amount of coverage. It spreads okay. It doesn't spread to the point that I'm like wowed by it. It spreads evenly enough. To me, on my skin, it is strictly a light coverage type of situation, and it's a little bit thicker feeling than a tinted moisturizer, so I don't think it's supposed to be a tinted moisturizer. And even with that being said, I feel like I've had more coverage from tinted moisturizers as well, if that makes sense. I think that was one of the claims that it was. It definitely is not buildable for me on my skin. Now with this foundation, you do not get dry down, so if you're somebody that has dry skin like myself or severely dry skin, this will probably be a little bit more up your alley. My thing is, I go without setting it and it feels fine initially. But it feels okay to me. It's not super sticky, tacky, oily, anything. It just feels nice enough that I can go without setting it or using powder all over the face. For me, I don't feel like this foundation is very blurring, and as you can see, like, this is the final result, which from afar I don't think it looks bad, but for me up close, I'm not a fan of my initial application with this foundation. I feel like it kind of accentuates my pores when I look up close. I do get a slight amount of creasing around my smile lines, which isn't the worst thing ever, but I do get that. But even with that, I feel like my pores are sort of accentuated in this area and this area, and then when I add my blushes and my highlight and everything, there's just something about the way that this foundation sits on my skin that just doesn't make me feel pretty. I feel like there's just something in this middle area that every time I put this foundation on, I just zero in on it, where it's like almost textury. My pores kind of peek through, like a lot is going on. And again, because I'm somebody who tries it with different products, doing different things and different techniques, this is the best application I can get with this. You know what I mean? I am gonna do a wear test. Let's see, right now it is 1:08. I actually got done with my makeup about 30 minutes ago probably, so I'll give it about 12:30. I'm not really going anywhere or doing anything today, so we'll just see how this holds up with all the prep and stuff that we've done. So that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, and I will come back when I'm ready to take this makeup off. Alright guys, I am back, and this is what my face is looking like. It is now 10:11, so I've had this foundation on for a pretty good amount of time. I was gonna come on around the 4 o'clock mark, but I kind of lost track of time, and the reason being is around like the 3 to 4 hour mark is when this foundation starts to really break down. This isn't as bad as this foundation can get. As you can see just off top, I have a lot of oils that are coming through. It feels really cakey in this area down here below where I put powder for my concealer and stuff like that. Feels really cakey just all in this area. You can see my pores still, which it's a little bit more prominent now than it was before. To be fair, you can still see my highlight, my bronzer, my contour. That's still intact. However, I feel like if I just kind of do this with my finger, I'll be taking like all of the makeup off. I feel like overall with this foundation, I'm just confused. Again, I wasn't sure if it was supposed to be a tinted moisturizer, if it was supposed to be an actual foundation, but just like lightweight, like the Luminous Silk. Like I'm confused as to what I'm supposed to get out of it. Like I said earlier, it's a foundation that to me, when I put it on, I'd never really feel cute or pretty. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm just trying to make the foundation work every time I put it on. Even as far as my skin feels, exactly how it looks is how it feels. It feels like you can see my pores. It feels like it's seeping into my pores. It feels icky. Like it feels like all of those things. You know what I mean? Even for my husband to be able to spot the pores and the texture that this foundation brings out, that's really saying something. And I believe this was like in the range of like 40 or something like that. It is Giorgio Armani, so it's gonna be up there. This is in no way comparable to the Luminous Silk foundation, which I think is maybe what I was thinking in my head it would be, but no, it's not. It's not in any capacity. And if you did want to try out something that was more of a glowy, natural looking, I would go with the Luminous Silk over this. As far as if I would recommend this, I would say absolutely save your money. I don't see what the point of this one was when we have the Luminous Silk foundation. I'm confused. You know what I mean? Alright guys, that about does it for me. Hopefully this video was helpful and informative. If so, please give me a thumbs up. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video if the mood suits you, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.